Hey guys, Mika here, and I'm just gonna come right swinging out of the gates and say that this is one of the best baritones, if not probably the best baritone I've ever played in quite a long time, to which my memory can serve me. This is just phenomenal sounding, playing. The looks are really beautiful, and yeah, I just wanted to kind of come off strong with that because this is just bringing a big smile to my face. And before we even pressed play, I was just like, oh my god, like there's just so much goodness happening in this instrument. So um, this is a custom baritone Cornerstone built by master luthier Peter Moreros in North Carolina. He doesn't build that many baritones, and I was very privileged to play, I believe, the number two baritone that he constructed a few years ago. We actually did an interview with me and Peter here at Ukulele Friend in this studio, and it was a good time. You can go check that out here on the channel. So I was blown away by that one, which was only his second one that he ever created. I'm not sure which number this one is, but man, again, this is like just hitting home runs and grand slams. It's just there's so much greatness going on in this ukulele. So for this particular baritone, it is a 20.5-inch scale length. So if you take the nut and the saddle right here, take a ruler, it's going to measure 20.5 inches. Baritones there are interesting because they can go as small as 19 inches for the scale length up to even maybe a little more than 20.5 inches. So this is slightly on the longer slide. So what that means is that there's just more room to play. So if you have bigger hands, you're gonna have slightly more space in your frets. So you can take that as you will. But yeah, going into the make of this, so we have beautiful ancient spruce, dragon spruce, as you can see the dragon inlay here on the fretboard. 5,200 years old ancient spruce here on the top. So very beautiful colors going on. People who aren't like aware or in the ukulele or guitar world and look at that like that's spruce. That spruce is white or yellow. So I always get a kick and love seeing ancient spruce or ancient cedar or any of those kind of ancient woods used on instruments because they're just so beautiful to look at, especially in the lighting in this room. So got that here on the front, and then on the sides and back, I always catch myself like, hey, that's black and white ebony. It's actually moon ebony, M-U-N ebony. So very similar to black and white ebony, but just really beautifully book matched. I mean, very just pronounced black, lines and grain patterns going on in this instrument. Absolutely beautiful. The gloss finish on here is really pristine, really nice. Again, the lighting in this room just looks very beautiful. Here on the sides, side part right here, and the 3-leaf side ports right here. Nice darker lines on this side, and then you have the ebony binding as well on the bottom as well as on the top right here. Beautiful. Slight arm bevel right here. This arm bevel is really big because it's a baritone. I'm not used to playing Peter's baritone, so yeah, it starts all the way over here, which is wow. It goes really deep into that lower bout right here. So gosh, if you want to play the instrument at like a 75-degree angle, I guess you're covered right down there, and then it goes all the way to pretty much right here. It tapers off, so right at like the butt of the instrument. So yeah, whether you're holding it like this or you're covered. So yeah, good stuff. And then right here around the rosette, you got more of that dragon spruce. So it had that same color scheme, cut into multiple pieces. So you have different kind of directions with the spruce grain pattern. You got Palo abalone shell on the outside and the inside of the rosette. Also Palo abalone shell around the whole entire body. And that's a lot of body. It's baritone. So here, and then even here around the perimeter of the fretboard, as well as the headstock right here. Speaking of the headstock, we got a beautiful half sail design, which is very indicative of Peter's work. So on the bottom half, you just got your wood. And then on the top, you have different acrylics. And I believe we call it the Castle Sunset. So we have that kind of starry kind of twilight kind of color. So you have like the nice lavender purple, kind of like that orange, brown, and then lighter colors as you go down, and then almost like that dust color here on the bottom. So just very beautiful colors. Again, the lighting in this room makes everything look really nice. And then here on the back, we have the tuners, which is the SX510 Goto tuners. Very good to use, very simple, easy to tune, and very accurate. And then a stained mahogany neck, so it's lighter here in the center, gets a little darker here, and then much darker by the heel of the instrument and down there. And then last but not least, you have your dragon inlay. It looks like koa wood. So you have koa for the dragon itself, and then you have different colors of recon stone as like the fur, the eyelashes, or all of this. So the whiskers, red and white for the eyes, and then white for the mouth. So different colors of recon stone. So beautiful dragon inlay to represent the dragon ancient spruce here on the top. So yeah, beautiful instrument. Love the color scheme. And then getting into the sound itself. Well, before I mentioned, this ukulele does have a radius fretboard. So getting into the sound, this thing, I mean, it just hits all the, checks all the boxes from just, sometimes it's just hard to articulate like what you're hearing. You just know, like your ears just don't lie to you. It's just like, it just makes you feel so good. I've said this before, like feels, really good ukuleles feels like a nice big bear hug, a really nice warm hug. You just feel really safe, secure, comforted, and this is what I get with this kind of sound. So baritones in general, very easy to get muddy, very easy just to get very warm, very just low end sounds. So in my opinion, the mark of a really good sounding baritone is when you can sneak some higher frequencies or more treble frequencies inside, but not too much to where it's just super bright and it's just not really sounding like a baritone. So finding that good balance to me is what makes a good baritone. So when I just strum a C chord, like right off the bat, I could hear that crispiness of the A, but it's not so like bitey, but it just still has that nice warm sound. It's just so sweet, but then you pair that with the vibrato. It's just perfect. If you're playing up here, super sweet. It's just yeah, this is pretty outrageous. Just super sweet, but so clean at the same time. It has the right amount of brightness. So, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and try to do this instrument justice because it just sounds so dang good. So, here we go. Yeah, it's so fun to noodle on this thing. You can just go on and on and on and on. And I'm not done yet. I'm gonna do another one because I don't wanna put this away yet. So here's some Hawaiian right here. Here we go.